You know what? Fuck this. Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, I guess the stream could just start here, so we're back with some more Bloodborne. Last time I fucking died to Bloodstar Beast because on New Game Plus the guy's an asshole. I swear he should not be that hard on New Game, but on New Game Plus he gains an extra power boost. I don't know why. Whenever I played New Game Plus in Dark Souls 3, it's actually not even that hard, but the problem is this game is hard as shit. This game is ridiculously difficult. So, New Game Plus bosses that should be really easy gain huge buffs in New Game Plus. And the amount of health this asshole had was ridiculous. You know what, I can raise the volume a little bit more. A little bit more. Well, yeah, that should be fine. Actually, I don't know why I'm raising the volume so high. I should really not. Because the music's gonna be loud as shit. I love missing. Wow, this guy actually does poison you. Interesting. Okay, eat some of this. Fucking asshole. Alright, well. Actually, do these guys give out more stuff? Because New Game Plus doesn't really give you shit in this. Yeah, no. Your upgrade materials don't really get increased on New Game Plus. It's really only your soul items, or items that you would gain souls from. Even then, I don't think in Bloodborne they changed those. I know in Dark Souls they do. Yeah. Which means my ear itches. Great. And I gotta fight an impatiently annoying boss. The thing is, you can parry him, but I'm not really good at parrying his attacks, since a lot of his attacks are very long-winded, and some of them his attacks can't be parried. Like, really can't be parried. So it's making this boss extremely annoying to fight. My soul's around here somewhere, it's hard to see. So I think it's best if I just kind of go with my chainsaw and do a lot of damage. The problem is I want to do damage as much quick, like, the thing was I actually would have probably beat him if I just didn't die in that last part of the fight. Like that. The problem is, it's not the fact that I'm not doing enough damage, it's the fact that he does too much damage at that last part where he covers himself in poison. And on New Game Plus, this bastard is insanely hard. My shit should be around here somewhere. There it is. Well, technically, it's better if I just do this. Well, probably not. Well, that's the problem. I have a very slow weapon, and auto-locking on him might work better for my hitbox. But what I've learned from fighting Orphan, and generally what I need to remember is that I probably should fight every boss that doesn't require heavy parryings, like Maru Ligarius. I don't really need to be locked on. Despite this bastard being really fucking fast, I can kind of keep up with him. Because I have a Dark Souls reaction in me, where I literally just kind of like back away occasionally, and that kind of keeps me from really fucking myself. And for some reason I control the camera. Like, we're doing good damage. Problem is I'm gonna need my... Oops. Problem is this guy's really on my ass and I need my buddy here to help. Yeah, poison is a problem in this fight. Considering he's such an early game boss, you probably won't have that many antidotes. You can buy them, but you have to grind for them. Alright, now I can get them off Alfred for a little bit. But yeah, this guy isn't really that difficult to dodge. And, wow, I actually hit him with that. Very nice. But yeah, this fight's a little annoying. Due to the fact Bloodstarv's, like, last third of his health is a nightmare to deal with because of all that poison damage he can do to you. And literally, slow poisoning is so full of shit. It's really fast. It's not... I actually would say it almost depletes your health almost as fast as Toxic from Dark Souls 1. Which, your health bar drained pretty quickly. I'm gonna see if he's on my ass anymore. Problem is I don't have that many more antidotes in my inventory, because again, you rarely need these things. This is like the only fight where you need antidotes in the entire game. And here comes the part I'm talking about. So, I'm still imperfect, or I'm still real. Yeah, see, then you get poisoned out the ass. And the problem is, my guy's gonna end up dying rather quickly pretty soon. Due to poison, or just because Bloodstarf might actually just beat his ass. Yeah, I'm not locking on. Locking on does nothing to help you in this fight, by the way. Because I know some people are going to tell me lock on. No, free camera is way better in this game. Locking on really limits your movement. And you don't want your your movement limited in a game where movement is everything and aggression is everything. And rolling past your enemies is just infinitely better than just rolling into them, because you might roll into an attack, but you might roll past a certain hitbox point if you are free camera, because your roll is a lot longer. And sadly, I think Alfred's gonna die right here, unless I get this Bloodstarved beast to just get off his ass. The problem is I'm poisoned again. Story of my life. And I'm probably gonna die now, because this guy's just gonna destroy me in a minute. Unless I stun him, and I missed. So that really sucks. So now I might need a lock on just so I can keep up with this camera. The problem is I'm not really sure what openings I should be looking out for in this fight. Probably stuff like that. Problem is this fight is still really difficult. But the good news is he didn't last nearly as long. If I can get him to get over here. Yeah, good. Do that over there. Go discharge yourself over there, buddy. The problem is I have to kind of attack wildly there, but it worked out. That went very well. How come I lost last time? That's very interesting that I lost so poorly. Like the last time I did that, it went very poorly. Well, it doesn't matter. I beat the boss that went relatively well. It's only been 10 minutes and I've probably only been streaming for like 7. That was a very interesting fight. I guess because I stayed a little bit more aggressive this time. And even with my, like, I guess because Orphan, recently fighting Orphan last night, kind of made me want to stay aggressive. I'm just going to keep going for strength right now. I don't remember what the cap is where strength starts becoming completely useless. It's probably 40. But yeah, that wasn't nearly as bad as I made it out to be. Cathedral Ward is probably the best place to go, since we want to go back that way anyways, and take the left path instead of going straight. Unless I do want to fight. You know what? I shouldn't go my new game path. I really shouldn't. I should probably just go my own way. Another thing I should check for is Beast Blood Pellets, if I have any on this inventory. Because Beast Blood Pellets and Fire Paper should do decent work. Alright, let's rework this entire fucking inventory. Fire Paper, how much Beast Blood Pellets do I have? Probably nothing, knowing my luck. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna need to get some. Problem is, I don't know how much they are. Well, let's get the shortcuts all opened up first. Problem is, these guys are gonna be assholes. But the good news is their parry timing is even longer winded. And yay, people opening and closing their doors. And yep, because I have 65 insight, these guys just gain a whole shit ton of powers. They don't usually use those lanterns, and stop using these lanterns. Ugh. That's why I hate the insight system in this fucking game. Really, it's another thing I hate about Bloodborne. Is the insight system is super fucking dumb, and just I think it's just mainly these enemies that get buffed with insight, which is odd because you don't typically run into these enemies that often. These are like one of the 2 times you'll ever run into them in the entire game. And you probably don't have high insight because you normally are going to play New Game. So you're never going to have problems with these guys until New Game Plus. Well, actually, now that I think about it, those guys actually, those might be New Game Plus only mechanics that those guys have. So that might be the reason why it's being like that. Yeah, good. I don't need to spend 10,000 souls to do that. Then that was kind of the annoying thing about this area, was the fact that you had to like get see if this guy's any more annoying on New Game Plus. Probably not. Probably just as annoying as he normally is. As good as I could just unlock him with my strength weapon here. Problem is these guys got a decent amount of armor, and then they got that annoying shit. So that's extra annoying. So maybe it's only on New Game Plus these guys are extra infuriating, because they have the added no, I don't think I need you since I already have that item in my inventory. I'm almost one-shotting these guys, that would be great. But the problem is strength weapons kinda suck. Well, I think in this game, this is probably the best game in the series for strength weapons. I think in Dark Souls they're a little shittier, because Dex is so broken in Dark Souls. In general, like, literally the best way to go offensive, am I dead? Fucking bullshit, what the hell? You've got to be kidding me. This normal ass enemy killed me. Hey, I thought you couldn't eat crunchies because you got gums disease, stupid cat. What are you doing eating crunchies? I thought your gums hurt too much to eat crunchies. What a load of horse shit. You gotta be kidding me. How come that enemy whooped my ass? What happened to my health bar? It just literally vanished. Now I gotta fight these assholes again. And I don't feel like shooting them because they're too random with their fucking crap. And this weapon is completely useless unless you have the chainsaw part out. Unless you R1 L1. But the problem is this weapon isn't strong enough to stun them. See? I can't stun him, but now I can. It doesn't even stun him. It doesn't even stun him. How the ugh, I hate insight so much. It ruins it doesn't ruin the game, but it ruins this fucking area. Because these enemies get extra annoying with insight being a fucking factor. I know what you're thinking, spend your insight, and I probably should. Because if I just buy a blood rock right now, I don't have to worry about any of this shit, unless this is a New Game Plus only problem I'm gonna have to be dealing with. If it is, fuck me right up the ass, because these enemies are super annoying because they have a lot of armor, and literally the only way to defeat these guys consistently well is literally just shooting them. Stupid crow, get out of here. Yeah, these guys are fucking annoying because I gotta constantly deal with bullshit like that. That does so much damage. And the problem is, actually no, there's actually a few more areas that I'm now thinking of that do affect insight heavily. But the problem is it's like super rare parts of the game, and the part I'm really thinking of where insight's a problem is like a super optional secret area. And I think a cat just made some noise, and I'm gonna get killed by this enemy because I'm getting distracted by life. I'm about to get poisoned. These enemies now have poison. That's great. So now I'm because this is technically my first time ever playing New Game Plus. I'd never played New Game Plus before. Okay, this enemy's a fucking problem. Yeah, this guy right here. There we go, you're dead now. You should be, at least. It didn't kill him. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Oh, enemy dropped something. I was rolling, but okay. Armor I don't really care for. Problem is this room sucks. So there's an asshole shooting you. And then you're gonna get swarmed by a bunch of enemies in a minute. Well, the swarm didn't. Oh, because they're over there. What the fuck? Usually you get swarmed by these guys. Just some wet and sloshy over there. I'd rather not deal with it. But yeah, this is the horde I'm talking about. And those other two guys. But the gun guy will still try to shoot you. This room was annoying for that reason. But apparently I didn't piss off the enemies. Oh great, no, I don't want to lock onto that guy. Can't even fight that guy over here. See if I can attack me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Alright, alright. Sadly, this gun is really fucking slow when I need it to be a decent speed. And the cats are just making all sorts of noise. So this is gonna be great. I should probably turn down the sensitivity of this mic. So that might be worth something I'm looking into. Because I can do it. And I'm definitely considering it. I swear to God, what the hell are you doing? Would you stop climbing on stuff, please? And making all that noise. Alright. Let's figure this shit out. This room sucks too. Because there's like two fucking guys up there. One of them's got a scythe and the other one's got like a double barrel pistol. And the one guy just shoots you and the other guy just reaps your ass. And then there's this asshole also. Well, thankfully this guy won't be a big deal because he doesn't have the lantern. As long as he doesn't have a lantern, these aren't a big deal at all. But the ones with the lanterns, those guys are the fucking worst because they will literally, if you have a high enough insight, they'll just start shooting random spells at you in their combo. So now you have like 3 more attacks to worry about, including their melee attacks. Yeah, this guy's a fucking irritating piece of shit. And then here comes the Reaper guy, I just heard him scream. The problem is, and then there's that giant skeleton. But the thing is, you're not supposed to go this way. Going this way is kind of a bad idea, so you actually want to go this way. The problem is, yeah, there's this fucking asshole with a goddamn lantern. Why does everything have to have a goddamn lantern? Especially since I have very high amount of insight. Ugh. And then there's the shitty shield. Wait a minute. Weren't you supposed to be that guy? Never mind. I guess because that enemy got added in on New Game Plus. So now random enemies are just spawning now on New Game Plus. What a ridiculous amount of horse shit. Oh yeah, and just to warn you as well, if you're just not interested in fighting Bloodstarved Beast, too fucking bad. If you want to open that door to the right, you gotta fucking fight him and kill him. Because for some reason that opens the door to the Upper Cathedral Ward. Well, maybe that's not fully truthful. You might want to beat Vicar Amelia. Well, I think beating Vicar Amelia also opens that place. So I guess if you don't want to have to run around that completely optional area and fight that completely optional boss. But the thing is, maybe there is really no point to fighting that thing because of the fact you could just fight Vicar Amelia and that door will open for you. Because you can't even gain access to the Cathedral Ward, the Upper Cathedral Ward, until you are like halfway through the game. So yeah, I have to itch. Alright, hopefully the cats aren't going to make too much more noise. I hope they go to sleep. What was I going to do? I think I was going to buy shit. Yes, Beast Blood Pellets. I think that might be insight, not money, but let's find out. No, It's inside. You can actually buy fire paper. I keep forgetting you can buy fire paper. Especially since I have all the inventory unlocked. Or at least not... I don't know if it's 100% of the inventory unlocked, but, you know, the stuff I could just unlock naturally. You gotta be kidding me. I can't buy beast blood pellets. Why the fuck not? Oh. Maria's armor set. That's cool. Yeah, what the shit? You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Where the fuck do I buy beast blood pellets then? I need those. In order to beat Vicar Amelia, you need beast blood pellets. Or, not need, but to make the fight way easier. Because here's what you get. Okay, here's a recommended idea I have for Vicar Amelia. And she dies in like 12 seconds, by the way, if you do this setup. Get a +3, or maybe even if you're lucky enough to get enough Twinstone blood shards, get like the max saw cleaver you can get in that game, or in this part of the game. Beast blood pellets, fire paper, R1, L1, R1, L1, she'll get stun locked, and you'll just kill her in 5 seconds, because beast blood pellet is a damage buff increase, to where you can, as long as you keep hitting the enemy, you'll do more and more damage, and since transformation attacks, which is L1, adds more to your beast meter, you're just doing shit tons of damage to the point where you probably can kill her in like less than 30 seconds. Like, I blinked and she died when I did that setup. And then I'm like, okay, Vicar Amelia is now the easiest boss in Bloodborne. The problem is I don't really have a saw cleaver on backup. I wish I did. I should have kept a saw cleaver with me and some beast blood pellets, but the problem is this build was made way before I figured that shit out. This was like my second character I made in all of my Bloodborne playthroughs. This was only my second character, because my first one was so shit that I just deleted it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just want to go back to Cathedral Ward. It's enough of me ranting about that shitty boss. You know what? Let's go fight her. I want to see how she is without beast blood pellets and that other shit. The problem is, I need beast blood pellets to beat her though, and I'm not sure where the hell to find them. I might have missed them on the ground somewhere, because that would be great to have. Because at this point in the game, you should have beast blood pellets, because you can just find them on the ground. Problem is, I don't know where they are on the ground, and that really sucks. I wish I could just find them, or if they're just in the inventory. The problem is, I don't know how to unlock them on the inventory, because they're just there, so I might be missing something from this character's new game. No, I think I know how I got those, now that I think about it. That asshole's still here. If he's still here, great. Okay, yeah, he's still here. Another thing. No, it's just Madman's. I want him to kill me, because it sends me to an area where I might be able to get beast blood pellets. Yeah, you probably think this is random. Why the fuck should you get killed by this guy? Well, I don't know about a New Game Plus, but in New Game, he'll take you to an area you can't access till halfway through the game. Yeah, a lot of that shit. So yeah, he'll send you to an area, or he'll send you to the area, but it will completely change when you beat the game halfway through. But yeah. You get the idea, we get sent. Problem is, this increased my fucking insight even more. So that's a bad thing. I might get hit with more shit. Well, actually, I think it's a specific amount. And I don't think there's any more stacks after that of, like, random shit happening to you. I think I might want to go up so I can gain access to the thing. This is actually, probably, in my opinion, the best place in the game to grind early level. There it is. Now, typically you want to go down, but I like to go up because, obviously, I want that lantern. Now that I know this area, is this door open? No. This is another side. But yeah, there's a bunch of these assholes running around, and they're tough as fucking shit. They are tough as hell. They have a lot of armor, so they end up not getting stunned by very many attacks. I'm not even sure if they get stunned at all. At least in New Game, I don't remember them ever being stunned, so you have to really, really fight them cautiously. You can also fight a boss here as well, but this boss is also tough as nails at this point in the game. But again, a lot of this shit is based off of New Game, not New Game Plus, so I don't know how much tougher Dark Beast Parl is. Probably a lot tougher, knowing the trend going on with bosses in this game on New Game Plus. What's my character stats again? How much strength I have? Pump 2 more in there, and then I'll see if I feel like stopping. Putting strength in there and start put a little bit more in endurance, because surprisingly, the amount of stamina you use for attacks and rolling isn't even that much. Like, no, not even that much. But the good news is I know when exactly I can't come back to this area again, so I don't even have to run around here anymore. But yeah, this is a great place to grind early game, because there's a bunch of pigs, like a bunch of giant pigs you can go fight, and they give you shit tons of experience. So you can just grind those guys. If you're gonna have trouble with Vicar Amelia, I highly recommend grinding in that area. It is very good. We want to go back to Cathedral. Yeah, this is gonna be our place we're gonna be coming back to over and over and over again. I think my main reason for going there was I thought I could find Beast Blood pellets, but I think I am wrong. I don't remember ever finding Beast Blood on there. Oh well, I got a heavy weapon, so this should do some work, because she's very, very weak to heavy weapons. But again, Saw Cleaver is probably the best weapon in the game. Actually, it is the best weapon in the game, because the R1L1 damage with Beast Blood Pellet and some paper is ridiculous. It's almost borderline broken. That's why speedrunners use it, because it's absolutely like the quickest way to kill a boss without wasting any of your time is just have Saw Cleaver the whole game, and then just buff it later in the game. This guy literally just almost... Don't do a fucking transformation attack, please. That's the problem. When I want to switch to my fucking gun, I have to press L1, and the problem is, if I'm going from a roll, you literally will just press that, you will just do a transformation attack. So when you roll, you have to wait a second. That's another problem I have with this game, is the fact that movement is a fucking bitch to deal with. Because when you try to roll, guess what? You jump. I mean, it's like that in most Souls games where the B button is rolling and jumping. But in other Souls games, you could change it to L3 for jumping. So you could just like press L3 when you're sprinting, and you wouldn't be able to... You'd actually be able to like sprint, roll, and it makes your life so much easier when you're running from shit. I don't know, I for some reason like to do that a lot, where I just roll into my enemies when I parry them. I don't know why. And great, more people yelling. And then this asshole's just gonna keep spamming magic at me because I don't know how to deal with that shit. So I'm gonna probably just walk away. The good news is these enemies are dumb enough to let me just walk right past them. That's the only scary enemy, because he has a lot of range. The good news is these guys will just ignore me if I do. See? Invincibility frames, bitch. This ain't Dark Souls 2. You in the wrong game if you want to kill me. I'll open the door. And then they'll just back off because some unholy or holy being is stopping them from doing anything. Okay, let's set up my... Oh wait, I think they do chase you now that I think about it. Or am I thinking of the DLC? I'm thinking of the DLC. Bad news is I don't have Beast Blood Pellets, so this boss is a little harder. Don't even give me... So I have to fight her like I usually had to back in the day, where I had to frustratingly fight her. And the problem is I'm not using that summon either, so this fight's going to be a little bit more difficult. And the bad news is I only have 5 fire paper, so once I run out of fire paper, I'm fucked. I have to fight this boss with no buffs. And this boss is insanely fat. Like, even in a new game, this boss has probably the thickest health bar I have ever fucking seen on any early game boss in a Souls game. Like, this boss even on New Game, has way too much defense. Because the problem isn't even her health bar. It's literally how much defense she has. She could be easily stunned if you hit her in the legs enough, because she's limb based on how much damage you do, because she's a beast, and beasts don't like getting hit in the limbs very much. The good news is I can get a free attack, and let's see if I can stun her. Nope. Oh, that worked. Somewhat worked. I'm trying to roll. Yeah, yep, Sounds like Vicar Amelia to me. But yeah, this boss is hard as shit, by the way. Did I forget to mention that? This boss is ridiculously fucking hard. This is the boss that made me stop playing Bloodborne for, like, I think 2 months on my first playthrough. This boss is way too fucking hard for early game. I still believe that to this very day, unless you do that exact trick on New Game. If you did not pick Clockweaver as a weapon, get ready to fucking die against this boss over and over again. Because this boss has way too much... And look, my buff's already gone, so I have to use another fire paper. Problem is, this fight is way too fucking chaotic for me to ever do that. And the thing is, lock-on actually makes this fight even harder, because your roll is garbage. Oh, I just realized I could have disrolled her. That's okay. I did almost 2,500 damage there. And the problem is that back attack. That back attack has to be... Fuck me, and the invincibility frames are completely random as well in this fight. And another problem I have is that once you get her down to half health, she becomes a major problem in the fact that she can just heal. Oh, I hate that attack. Oh, I hate that attack so much. I've died to that attack way too much. Alright, let's keep hitting her with L1s. And we should have... Yep. Good. That was decent damage. And here comes the healing. That means she just buffed herself. Why did I not do a fucking transformation attack there? And now my healing's gone. Great. I just didn't get to heal there. And there goes a launch attack. Great. But again, this boss is a fucking annoying problem. Because of her... Look at that attack! What the fuck? I was completely behind her. She still fucking hit me. And she can heal herself. It used to be a lot worse, though, so she would have been, like, one of the worst things ever created by Miyazaki. I still don't understand why Miyazaki made her this way. Look at this! What the fuck am I supposed to do? What an irritating pile of shit. Rolling into her does nothing, by the way, because she'll just do a back attack. And there's the healing. There's your... This is gonna cause so many broken controllers. Look at that. She just healed herself for way too much. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. Well, the good news, I just brought her health back down again. Ugh, I hate this fucking boss so much. This has to be my second or third least favorite boss in the game. Like, she's definitely in my top 3 for least favorite boss in this game. If not, she's probably like one of my least favorite bosses in Souls. I think my top 3 least favorite Bloodborne bosses have to be my top 3 least favorite Souls bosses. And they're the reason I think Bloodborne is way too fucking hard at times. And this is one of the bosses where I feel like Bloodborne is just way too fucking hard. Because I'm not doing this fight with any buffs, and this fight is becoming a fucking endurance fest. This fucking thing does way too many wombo combos. A boss this slow should not be this nimble. Or not slow, a boss this fucking giant shouldn't be this nimble. See, Cleric Beast was a good balance of that, but this boss completely negates all of what you learned from Cleric Beast. Because she's way too fast. And I rolled right into that, apparently. What a fucking great hitbox that is. Because she's way too fucking big to be this fast. Ugh. Just... why? Why, Miyazaki? Why create such an unholy fucking piece of shit? And there, fuck... She's gonna heal in a minute, too. Because she's at low enough health. And there goes this fucking, like, crazy attack where she just completely loses, like, her shit. Ugh. There goes the grab, and I'm dead. And I almost killed her, too. I'm surprisingly not dead. I'm not sure what I should do. The problem is if... Okay. You just died. You gotta be kidding me! No! No! No, 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 no! 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 Oh, thank God. Oh. I just ran out of blood vials. That tells you. That fight is way too fucking hard. That was... No. If that was New Game, I wouldn't even brought her health down to half. And I would have ran out of healing items. Because there is no way to predict her attacks. As much as I want to watch these cutscenes and not talk over them, I know this is an asshole thing, but that fucking boss drives me nuts. Did you even get to see how she did her attacks? You can't see anything. Her bandages completely negate your eyesight. All you see is white shit in your face, and you cannot see her attacks. I swear to God, I am blind as a bat when it comes to that fight. So I have to close my eyes and hope I can kill her before she can bring out any attacks. And that is why I think they made it to where you could just kill her with Saw Cleaver so quickly. I might show it off. I might show it off. Just so I can be like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Because, I mean, if you watch any speedrun of this game, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that's literally the strategy, is just use the broken ass setup of Saw Cleaver. Oh my God, I want to be happy I beat this boss, but Christ, that was actually a perfect example on why... That was actually kind of perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to show off on why I think this boss is fucking stupid. Like, Vicar Amelia has to be one of the worst fucking things I have ever found in my entire life. And you know what? I'm gonna edit it to where I just do that fight and just complain about that. And you'll just see like a 10-minute video of me just complaining about this fight, doing the fight. Because it's so stupid. It's that dumb. Hey, look at that. We can gain access to the DLC if we want, which we can if we wanted to. But fuck me, that fight is such a pain in the ass. Beast Blood Pellet also, I think, adds a little bit of, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It also adds more staggering to your weapons, because she's very weak to stagger. As you saw, she got staggered quite a bit in that fight. And that kind of saved me, because that allowed me to do a lot more damage. If I didn't stagger her at least one less of those times, I probably would have just lost. So that was how close that fight can get without buffs. Like, you need to use Fire Paper and Beast Blood Pellets, and I'd recommend using that Old Hunter Summon. It really helps you in that fight. It really does. And look at, I got 70 insight. I really shouldn't. You know what I'm gonna do instead? How much do I need for Kirkhammer? I need 11, no, not 11, 14 more of these. No, 13. Actually, it might be 12. Yeah, it's 12. So let's see if we can buy 12 of these. Okay. I actually have a lot of chunks. Alright, my damage output on that weapon should be a little better. A little. Not great amounts, but a little better. Alright, let's buy some... How many do I got in my inventory, though? None. And how many do I need? 8 more. Problem is those things cost 20, so I can only buy 2, I think. I think I have a lot of Madmans. problem is not enough. I need 3 more. Thankfully, I don't think insight goes away unless you spend it. I think I know why I probably don't have Beast Blood. It might be because I didn't beat what's it called? I didn't beat Witch of Hemwick. Witch of Hemwick, I think, is the way you get Beast Blood. Because I remember you're able to buy it before you... If you just don't want to fight Vicar Amelia like that. We want to go back to Grand Cathedral, yes. Because I swear to God, Vicar Amelia is... I can't stand that bitch. She's still the reason I could probably rage quit in this game. She's probably still one of the reasons I could still rage quit at this game, because she is a fucking asshole. They give her way too many tools for, like, possibly your 3rd boss in the game. No, possibly your 2nd boss in the game could be Vicar Amelia. If you, on your first playthrough, she could be your 2nd boss. So you're probably not even level 20 by the time you get to her. It's nearly fucking impossible unless you're really, really good at dodging, and really, really good at managing your health, and really, really good at figuring out her pattern, which I cannot figure out her pattern for the life of me. I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. Figuring out her pattern is impossible. It is seriously impossible. Like, it's impossible with a capital I. Okay, I don't think this guy's gonna have... Do I have enough insight for it? Ah, the dog. I forgot about the dog. He doesn't look like... Yeah, I do have enough insight. That allows me to get hit with those. How fun. The good is this guy can't fall him. Oh, he can, I think. Yeah, no, I'm gonna fight that. Hell no. That thing's annoying as shit. That squid monster back there, don't fight it. You'll die. Don't fight it. Whatever you do, don't fight it. Just don't fight it. It's not worth it. It doesn't give you a good amount of souls. And it'll just kill you super quick. Alright. But here's another thing. So here's how I also think Bloodborne stats could work. Is the fact you want to pump yourself full of offense. Like, and this is what I mean by this game is very limited on how you can play. And I think a reason why I think this game is kind of shit on multiple playthroughs, despite me playing this game multiple times, I still would say, like, Dark Souls 3 is kind of the same game as this, but I find it to be a little better in the regards that I feel like that game has way better replayability. Stop throwing shit at me, assholes. Yeah, problem is these guys are now got a shit ton of health. The thing is, I actually might be able to cap off strength at 50, and that's the problem with strength. You need to put way too much... You need to put way too much requirements into strength, and this is why Dex will always reign king in a Souls game. The fact that you don't have to put nowhere near as much of that offensive stat into your character, you can literally just break the game with, like, Dex weapons. I think Dark Souls 2 had this huge problem with that, where literally rapiers, if you had a high enough Dex build, were just like I think by like 25 or 30 Dex, your rapier would just outclass it. Your like plus 10 rapier would just ridiculously outclass anything, especially if you had the S stock. You could just R2 and it would stun everything, because R2 thrust weapons are completely broken, because they literally just do like this super duper strong stab that can stun most enemies that have no armor or any armor at all, because that's what it's meant for. It's meant for armored shit, and it completely destroys anything. Long swords also are like that too. So if you're ever just want to do a straight sword build, make sure it's R2 has thrust when you two-hand it. You'll thank me later. That was a terrible roll, and that guy did a lot of damage, but I can get a decent amount of my health back. Oh yeah, this scared the shit out of me when I was on my first playthrough. Oh look, that guy got hit by it. Yeah, I killed my friend doing that, by the way. It would have been great if we recorded that, because literally, I tried to kill him with this, and it was hilarious. So, he knew I was going to do it, so he went over here as it was going on, and then it just hit him. Because that last part, it just rolls off into the cliff, and then it hit him and he died. And I laughed so fucking hard when that happened. So yeah, you can be a big dick in this game too in co-op. This is like the worst area in the game to co-op, because people could just be a big dick to you and just kill you with the traps. I'm just gonna heal. I'm not taking any chances against this guy. Thank God. This weapon sucks ass. Fucking blunderbuss is annoying as shit. We want to go this way so we can get so we can sneak on these guys. Oh great, another cat decided to show up. That's gonna be helpful. And this is the one that really rummages through shit. Watch me miss. Wow! Holy crap, those dogs been flying. Fuck! Asshole. Yeah, because you don't even need to roll half the time when people throwing shit. You can just run a circle. And just they'll miss. Ugh. The thing is, I think Vicar Amelia is literally the hardest boss in normal game. So on new game, I think not on new game, I think in the base game, not including DLC, I think Vicar Amelia is probably the hardest boss in the game. I know that seems like a stretch, but she could possibly be your second boss and fucking destroy you. And most people, I guarantee you, when this game first came out, I guarantee you most people on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but on Google, literally ask how to kill Vicar Amelia. Or is there any way to kill Vicar Amelia faster? For those who went through the first playthrough of this game. I guarantee you that was 90% of Bloodborne's Google for the first 2 days of the game. Maybe even on press builds, they still ask people, how do you kill Vicar Amelia? Because that boss is so fucking stupid. You just kind of have to close your eyes and hope you kill her before she kills you. There's your beast blood pellets. Problem is, those showed up way too late. Because you have to kill Vicar Amelia to get to this part of the game. So you probably have to kill either the Witches of Hemwick or find them on the ground somewhere in one of those 3 areas that you can go to between Old Yarnum, Old Hemwick Lane, or the Cathedral, and see if you can find them on the ground somewhere. Or hope if you kill either Witches of Hemwick or Bloodstar Beast, you can literally just... Oh, I want to talk to you. Alright, Patches, give me that, thank you. So, I might end up going back next time I get into a lantern to gain access to another area I can probably do very quickly. We also want to go this way as well. No, I want to come out of this way because it'll be faster. The problem is those guys are assholes. And the frame rate just took a giant shit. I don't remember which way the cave was. I think it's this way because follow the flame. Flame means there was people here. Yep. There we go. And I didn't have to fight those guys. Good. Problem is there's leeches here too. And the leeches are the fucking worst. Remember the leeches in Dark Souls 1? Those guys are pretty big and you can generally hit them. No, in this game, the leeches are small as shit, and they are hard as fuck to hit. You have to shoot them like a dog, and even then, if you're using the hunter's pistol, that's one of the few times where a hunter's pistol might be fucking useless. Because of how annoying those dogs are. Or not dogs. Ugh, great. Cat. No. Cat. Cat. No. Cat. Don't go in there. Cat. No. Dumb cats. Hey. What are you doing? What is she getting into? Well, guess I'll be right back. Fucking cat. No. You don't get to do whatever you want. It's hard being you, I know. It's the right way? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, we're gonna be... Another one of those squid things is gonna be in this area. Yeah, right there. Don't fight it. That's... Go, 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 get hit by the magic. I don't know if that one has any spells, but some of them have, like, magic that can stun you. And the problem is their attacks take long as fuck to go through, because they're slow cutscene attacks. No, cat, no. Oh no, I'm getting attacked by the cat now, because she's mad, because I moved her. You spoiled brat, leave me alone. Ouch! Fucking piece of shit, leave me alone. Are we seriously gonna have this problem today? Stop trying to grab at my hand and biting it. Stop it. Would you please leave me alone? Please. I've had it with your reign of terror, you stupid animal. Leave me alone. When we fixed you, I thought you'd stop this crap. Now she's climbing on my back, how fun, and I think she just tried to climb on the chair, because she's an asshole. Seriously, why can't you just be a sleepy, tired cat like the rest of them? Leave me alone, for God's sakes. I don't know if this blue asshole will get mad at you. No. I'm not your toy. Leave me alone, I'm not a toy. Now she's gonna attack the mic next. I guarantee that's the next thing she's gonna attack. And I'm stopping the stream if she does. Because this fucking cat is gonna ruin everything. Like, seriously. We fixed you like 6 months ago. Can't you just be a sleepy kitty? Can't you just be a cute sleepy kitty instead of a biting asshole who likes to climb and destroy everything? And make all sorts of fucking noise. Yeah, leave. Go away. Leave. I don't care. This isn't the time to bother me. You had all the time in the world to play with me earlier when I wasn't doing this shit. But no, you gotta do it late at night, because for some reason that's your fucking pattern. Why can't you be a good girl like Dark is? She's sleeping. Like a good kitty should. But no, you have to run around at 11 at night just tearing shit up because you're an asshole. Alright, now we took care of that little side quest and a cat. God, she bit me good too. Still can feel it on my hand. It's not bleeding. She's not that big of an asshole. I think she just meowed. Because she just will whine. Alright, now we gotta do all this shit again. That's the problem with taking that detour, but that detour is really nice. Great, I ran out of stamina. Actually, yeah, I think about them. Well, no, I'm not looking for twin shards anymore. I'm looking for chunks, and those aren't till a little later. Oh, I just realized I could have taken another detour. Now I'm going to have to take that detour later. I'm going to have to keep taking fucking detours. Well, then again, it's still new game detours, so maybe I won't take them now. Get the fuck out of here, you dumbass dogs. Stop throwing shit at me. Better not use your fire on me. Alright. Yeah, when I either get bored of this game, or if I do beat this game's build, or on New Game Plus's build, I'll probably play Dark Souls 3 next. Who knows, I might just do it anyways. Cause I'm for some... fuck off with your garbage. I will, maybe if I... So I'm gonna try to get a job relatively soon. Hopefully, definitely this year's goal is to get a job that I can do part-time while I continue through school or continue through college. So I hope to get a good gaming PC where I'll stream Dark Souls 1 with DS6 on it. And just stream my second favorite game of all time. I will probably stream Shadow of the Colossus' PS4 remake when it comes out, because you may not know, you probably don't, Shadow of the Colossus is my favorite game of all time, and yep, people giggling, people laughing, people to eat up the mic. That's why I'm probably just going to lower the amount of mic intake and just increase my voice volume, my actual voice box volume, so that you don't have to hear all this shit, because this mic gets picked up real easily, because the voice settings are all fucked on this thing. Because my friends were too lazy to turn up their volume and turn down their game volume. They were just like, no, turn up your voice, and I'm like, no, because then shit's gonna start picking up, because that shit gets sensitive. I should fix that next stream, because now I'm starting to figure out that problem, because I just remembered I had to increase it to the point where you'll pick up even me stepping on the ground. You probably can hear it. It's that sensitive, and I need to really fix that. Fuck, I realized I have to fight this thing. The thing is, there's actually... How much damage am I doing? Bullshit. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, this guy's kind of like a mini-boss. I swear to God, this weapon is way too slow at times. I forgot about that last part. guy's a fucking dick. I hate fighting this thing. See how much damage this fucking guy does? On new games, guy's still a dick. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Fuck. See why I think this guy's a fucking mini-boss? That guy, like, look at my fucking health bar. It just gets destroyed. And then I end up eating half of my blood vials because of that shit. Thankfully they gave you 6 right after fighting that guy because they know half your blood vials are gonna be gone. Because that guy will just eat your fucking health bar for breakfast. Come on, you sloth tax. Piece of shit. Yeah, there's gonna be people walking back and forth. Gotta deal with it. Sadly, I live in a... well, it was so quiet the other day because everyone was sleeping and the sister wasn't home, so there was a little bit less foot traffic going on. Oh my god, eat shit and die. This is getting really old real fast. Wait, there's supposed to be an item here. What is this garbage? How is this guy not mad, but that guy is? What is this fucking shit? Thank god. She's sleeping. Oh great, these guys. This is actually probably still the best place in the game to grind. Grinding at this point in the game is very good. And... yeah, fuck off. Great thing I'm getting this useless shards I don't need. It's great. I mean, at this point in the game, you probably will need those shards. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that people are gonna be running back and forth. So that really sucks. I really wish I could just turn on this mic. Right the hell now. But if I do, I'll probably just stop streaming for the night because I don't want to split this shit up like that. I probably will stream a heavy amount tomorrow because I don't have to get up. Well, I will say I probably will have to get up at a decent time tomorrow or on Friday because I want to double check the bus scheduling because I have to go to a different college for a different class, so I have to like run around. Only 2 times a week though. I actually have no classes at all for 3 of those days of the week, so that's why getting a job is very pleasing at the moment, despite one of those classes being a pain in the ass, because I'm going to need probably at least 10 hours of tutoring a week just to make sure I understand the material I just learned, because I have a hard time remembering that material because it's so random. Geometry has to be the most random thing I have ever learned in my entire life. And the thing is, I'm trying to get into well, not specifically program, but 3D modeling and animation. The problem is, I'm going to want to get my bachelor's degree in order to go on to higher level schools. In order to get my bachelor's degree, I have to get the calculus at the very least. And who knows, that might still not be enough for me to get into the major I want to get into, which requires a little bit of learning programs and computers. And if I want to get into programming, I got to be in Calculus 5. So I gotta be just as smart as a person from Japan, which is in calculus by the time they're 5. So I am probably fucked in that regard, so I don't know how good I will get at the job, because I'm not sure how much further I can handle the math, but to the point where it might take me 10 years to master that math. And if it becomes a problem, watch me be able to use these programs no problem without having to do any of the fucking math. Because half the math I want to learn from it is bullshit garbage that's not going to mean anything to me. Because the way I was being taught geometry was garbage. It was terrible. Because it was literally random shit. Random vocabulary and random things that don't connect to me. Because we're trying to learn... I don't even remember, it was so bad. Like, even when I would write down the notes and read my notes, it was a pain in the ass to remember everything. I'm literally just like, it's math. Can it be that hard? Well, I don't really view geometry as math. I view it as like a vocabulary class. I don't even count geometry as math because there's very little math with it. Most of it is just remembering vocabulary words and using those vocabulary words and putting them into fucking equations, and it's so bullshit and stupid. So there, nice geometry rant there, because I have to prepare for it again, and this time I'm going to need actual fucking tutoring for it, which sucks because I think tutoring is a waste of goddamn time. I feel like the teacher is at fault that if I take tutoring, that's the teacher's fault. But this isn't public school, this is private schooling in a way because I'm doing college. So I still find it bullshit that I have to get fucking tutoring because that's going to cost me money. Especially since geometry is a really tough subject to get tutoring on. Literally. Because it's literally the most in the middle subject out of any math course. I don't know how the fuck people get past it. I guess if you're good at vocabulary, you probably get past it, but I'm terrible at vocabulary. When I used to take vocabulary quizzes when I was in like elementary school and shit, and middle school, I would do ass at them. Wow, even after 40 my stuff would get up there. You know what? Alright, I'm willing to just stop the stream right now because people are starting to yell. I need to fix this mic issue, so I'm just gonna stop streaming right now. So, no, those aren't the buttons I want to learn. It's broadcast, stop broadcasting.